Imagine throwing any possibility of securing a job just to focus on a sport you have absolutely no talent in. You work day in and day out only to end up on the bench, and the only time you actually get to play is when somebody gets injured. Well, your imagination needs not to go further than Tom Brady, a 7-time Super Bowl champion and ball deflator. He was the 199th pick in the NFL, barely chosen in the 6th round of the 2000 NFL Draft. But how did someone labeled as weak by the NFL become the living GOAT in football? Well, to explain this to you properly, I have to start at the beginning. Tom Brady was the youngest of 3 siblings, all of whom were his sisters. Brady was a young boy who grew up idolizing athletes like Steve Young, Dan Marino, and Joe Montana in particular. He didn't, however, follow the conventional athletic trajectory taken by most NFL players. Tom Brady didn't even begin playing football until his freshman year of high school, while most children begin preparing for the gridiron at around the 3rd grade. Brady's freshman year debut in football wasn't particularly notable or special. His start actually began as a benchwarmer, but when the starting quarterback for the JV team left, he eventually earned the chance to play his sophomore year, and thankfully for Brady, when his junior year came along, that chance assisted him in transitioning into the starting varsity quarterback position. Brady committed to playing at the next level after developing a passion for the game. He focused on promoting himself to scouts to ensure that he stood out as a player deserving of consideration. He would soon grab the attention of a few prestigious universities, but in the end he decided on Michigan University. However, his decision to become a Michigan Wolverine didn't automatically mean he would find success on the field, nor did it mean it would happen overnight. Given that there were 7 quarterbacks ahead of Brady on the depth chart, he entered the program as an underdog. He would have to shift into high gear in order to outperform everyone in order to get his chance. And with laser-like dedication, he would succeed in doing so, securing himself the backup position by the time he was a sophomore. However, he wasn't yet where he wanted to be. And just as in high school, Brady had to maintain his composure and wait patiently for the right moment to seize it. That day would eventually come 2 long years after his arrival at Michigan. In his junior season, he would eventually secure the starting quarterback position for the Wolverines. The rest is history, as he went on to lead his team to 2 bowl games, the last of which they won over Alabama. Tom Brady's coach only got 1 call from the NFL during his final days in college, expressing interest in signing his star quarterback. Brady didn't let it stop him from pursuing his dream of playing in the NFL. He focused on the NFL draft and had high expectations of being selected quickly. Brady would be disappointed though. It wasn't until the 6th round as the 199th pick that he would finally be able to exhale, contrary to how he felt he should have been selected earlier. Tom Brady was underappreciated and undervalued. In fact, the following characteristics were listed in his draft report for the 2000 NFL Draft. Poor build, skinny, lacks great physical stature and strength, lacks mobility and ability to avoid the rush, lacks a really strong arm, can't drive the ball down the field, doesn't throw a really tight spiral, system-type player who can get exposed if forced to ad-lib, gets knocked down easily. Brady undoubtedly didn't have the highest rating, the best athleticism, the best statistics, or the best technique, but he did possess the traits that have consistently been shown to be the most important: heart and tenacity. And Brady used both of these attributes to demonstrate to the NFL and its fans that he is and was the quarterback who deserved to be selected first overall in that NFL draft. For Brady, the pick seemed like a smack in the face, and he would take it to heart, using it to drive his future successes and establish his value. When he was chosen in the 6th round of the NFL Draft by the New England Patriots, he worked diligently during his first season to bulk up physically and to improve his strength and technique. Drew Bledsoe, the Patriots' starting quarterback, suffered an injury in the second game of the season, and Brady was selected to take his place. Though his play wasn't really particularly impressive, he was reliable, making simple plays and doing his best to minimize mistakes. Brady did well enough that the Patriots went on to defeat the St. Louis Rams in Super Bowl 36 and completed the regular season with an 11-3 record, with Brady as their starting quarterback. He was then voted the Super Bowl MVP. The Patriots became one of the NFL's elite teams, posting an incredible 40-12 record during Brady's first 3 seasons. When the team went back to the Super Bowl in 2004, they beat the Carolina Panthers, and Brady won the MVP award once more. The winning run continued into the following season, when the Patriots increased it to 21, surpassing the previous mark of 18 set by the Miami Dolphins in 1972-1973. Brady and the Patriots finished the year by defeating the Philadelphia Eagles in their 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years. Brady led New England to the first 16-0 regular season in NFL history in 2007, while throwing an NFL record 50 touchdown passes. The record was later broken by Brady's longtime rival, Peyton Manning, in 2013. He was also named NFL MVP for this feat. Brady sustained a serious knee injury in the opening game of the 2008 NFL season, requiring season-ending surgery, and the Patriots went on to lose to the underdog New York Giants in Super Bowl 42. The following year, he was back in top form and was selected for the Pro Bowl after leading the Patriots to yet another playoff appearance. Brady topped the NFL in passing touchdowns in 2010 with 36, and his 14-2 record with the Patriots set a league record. He was selected league MVP a second time the following postseason, becoming the only player to earn the honor unanimously, despite the Patriots losing their opening playoff game. As one of the 2 quarterbacks to surpass Dan Marino's single-season passing yardage record, also broken by Manning in 2013, Brady passed for 5,235 yards during the 2011 season, and he also guided the Patriots to another Super Bowl defeat to the Giants in February of 2012. In 2012 and 2013, Brady continued to perform at a Pro Bowl caliber, leading the Patriots to losses in the AFC Championship game. He helped the team in overcoming its recent struggles as New England thrashed the Indianapolis Colts in the AFC Championship game, giving Brady his record-tying 6th Super Bowl start. When it was discovered that 11 of the 12 footballs the Patriots had used in the game were significantly underinflated, which can make them easier to grip and throw farther, that victory was quickly stained by controversy. Before the Super Bowl, when Brady led a fourth-quarter rally in a 28-24 victory over the Seattle Seahawks, the NFL investigated the event but took no action. Brady won his 3rd MVP award for the Super Bowl after completing 328 passes for 4 touchdowns. For his part in the ball deflation during the AFC Championship game and for failing to fully cooperate with the NFL's investigation into the matter, Brady was given a 4-game suspension in May 2015 for the upcoming season. However, shortly before the 2015 NFL season began, Brady and his attorneys filed an appeal of the suspension, claiming that NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell had exceeded the parameters of the collective bargaining agreement between the league and the players' union in imposing the punishment. A U.S. federal judge later overturned the suspension. The incident seems to have fueled Brady as he guided the Patriots to an explosive 10-0 start to the 2015 campaign, which resulted in yet another division championship for New England. That year, he completed 4,770 passes for an NFL-high 36 touchdowns, but his team's season was cut short when they lost to Manning and the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game. The United States Court of Appeals reinstated his suspension from the previous year during the offseason, but it only applied to the first 4 games of the 2016 season. When he led the Patriots to their 201st victory during his tenure, Brady set a new NFL record for victories as a starting quarterback on December 4th of that year. His outstanding performance following his suspension, which included a season-low 2 interceptions, aided the Patriots in winning a league-high 14 games and then another AFC championship. In the Super Bowl that followed, Brady recorded a then-record 466 passing yards and 2 touchdowns while leading the Patriots to the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history, overcoming a 25-point deficit in the third quarter in overtime to win an unheard-of 5th championship as an NFL starting quarterback. Brady won his 3rd league MVP title in 2017 after leading the NFL with 4,577 passing yards, 32 touchdown passes, and only 8 interceptions. For the 8th time in Brady's career, the Patriots won the AFC that season and made it to the Super Bowl. However, the Patriots were defeated by the Eagles, despite Brady breaking his own Super Bowl record with 505 yards. He led the Patriots to their 10th consecutive division title and 3rd straight Super Bowl appearance in 2018, passing for 4,355 yards and 29 touchdowns. Brady led the New England Patriots in defeating the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 13-3 in the NFL championship game, which had the fewest points ever scored. He won his 6th championship, making him the oldest quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl at the age of 41. In 2019, he had one of his worst seasons, completing just 24 touchdown passes, which was his fewest since 2006. Even though the Patriots dropped their first postseason game that year, they still won their 11th straight division title. Brady surprised the sports world in March of 2020 when he signed a 2-year deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after leaving the New England Patriots in free agency. Tom Brady won 11 games in his debut season with the Buccaneers, and the team qualified for the playoffs. Brady led his team to 3 straight road victories in the postseason to go to the Super Bowl. He also set a new NFL record for touchdown passes that year, finishing the season with 581 in total. Tampa Bay defeated the Kansas City Chiefs decisively to win the team's 2nd and Brady's 7th championship, thanks to the Buccaneers' outstanding defense and Brady's strong performance. Brady surpassed Drew Brees' 8,358-yard career passing yardage mark during the 2021 NFL season and became the first player to ever throw 600 touchdown passes. Tampa Bay won 13 games to win the division, and Brady concluded the season with a league-high 5,316 passing yards, his best single-season total in his career, and 43 touchdowns. The Rams shocked the 2nd-seeded Bucs in the divisional round of the playoffs after they easily won their opening game.
For star quarterback Tom Brady officially announcing his retirement ending.
Just a few months ago, Tom Brady announced he would retire from professional football after 22 seasons, but it appears he's not ready to call it quits just yet. Brady is returning to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for his 23rd NFL season, just 2 months after he declared his retirement from the game. The 44-year-old will play for the Buccaneers once more as the oldest active NFL player ever. These past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands, he tweeted. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates and I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. It's incredible how Brady's career has progressed from being a benchwarmer in high school to beating the odds of a 7-deep starting lineup in college to being an undervalued 6th-round draft pick who would go on to become one of the best quarterbacks to ever play football. And the best part, even at 44 years old, he's not even close to being done yet. If there's anything we can learn from Tom, it's that persistence and determination can take you a long way. No matter what obstacles or challenges you face in your life, just keep pushing forward. And remember, you're never too old to play this game called life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like to help the channel out. And remember to subscribe for more stories like this one. See you in the next video.